All right, my people, you already know what this is. It's Golden Culture. Today, we want to talk about David Ortiz, right? The baseball player from DR Santo Domingo. Shout out to all my Dominicanos. You already know we in the building. Puerto Rocks, Dominican, blacks, everybody. We love everybody here at Golden Culture. But this situation here, a lot of people been telling me to touch on the subject. I made a video before, I never posted it, made another video, never posted it because the news already was out there. But you know why it's important that I say my piece and my opinion? Because it's same token, it helps me, right? Let off how I'm feeling and what I feel. Always with him first. You already know what it is. Boom, whatever your higher power is, bless up, right? So the dude that shot him, boom, says that he was not the intended target, right? And if so, me personally, I don't wish jail on nobody. I'm going to keep it 100, right? I don't know what Ortiz street activity was, right? But we all know that, and I'm not bashing them like that, right? But we all know that some baseball players, basketball players, all of a sudden they make it big, and now they want to be gang. Now they want to be street, right? A lot of them even turn rappers, right? And a lot of rappers that never been to jail, now they want to go to jail to claim like they've been through something, they thugged out. I don't know, again, whoever told you guys that jail or prison makes you tough or makes you a gangster. Far from that, right? I know dudes, again, that never been to jail or prison and are way bigger gangsters and way better men than me and a lot of people. With that being said, bro, if he wasn't the intended target, bro, this is what I'm saying. Where these shooters are coming from, a lot of these dudes need to go to the shooting range and learn your aim, man. This is the same way little kids are getting shot, innocent bystanders, elderly people, right? Shooting at a girl with a baby in her arm. Like, yo, what's up? This was never allowed back in the days, man. And I know we not back in the days. It's a new era. Well, the people from the new era, the so-called OGs, right? Again, if you are OG, real OGs don't destroy hoods. We built them, and that's a fact. But, bro, where you shooting at, bite? Like, you're bugging out right now, bro. You need to, like, and you know what? And then you get caught right while you're trying to break out. Your motorcycle stalls, and you don't get nowhere with it. It's crazy. You know, so my thing about it, the kid, you know, you caught already. He's like, yeah, it was me. I mean, what else could you say, right? But once you start copping out to the, yeah, blah, 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 this is, I meant to hit somebody else. And your man breaks out, right? Not everybody, but we all know what it is, bro. The kid is probably like, yo, they're going to fry me. He's scared. I'm pretty sure he's spilling out the beans, right? And I don't like to call people that word, that S word, without having facts, right? I'm just assuming, right? I hope he's not, right? And then some may be like, nah, I hope he is, because they favoring Mr. Ortiz. Where I feel bad for him too, right? But we don't know what really happened, man. All we could do is speculate. All we could do is assume. Or we could voice his opinion, right? Nobody was really there. We hearing bits and pieces. But what I did say, like in my last video, is that I respect the fact that the CEOs from his team sent planes and all that, however they worked it out, boom, for him to get very good medical care, right? And someone else was hit in the process because the bullet went through him and hit a person that was next to him, Mr. Lopez, from a radio show or TV show in DR, right? And it's sad, man. How you just out partying 1 minute, somebody could just come in and they want to take yours. And I get it, because I used to do the same thing. None of glorify sticking people up that probably know it was going to happen today. I don't live like that, man. But I understand the act for those that are hungry and may see somebody as a way out, right? Like, this is the bread right here. We got to get this because I need this. I understand that part. But the dumbness of it, yeah, I did some dumb things, and I'm pretty sure we all have, but I don't know if I'm going up into a club like that. Like, what do you think you're doing? I mean, that didn't seem like a robbery to me, because I think you pretty much know that you wasn't going to rob nobody in a club in front of everybody, right? Unless you was trying to tell him like, walk, let's get out of here. I don't know. I could just imagine in my head, right? But that's not my job. I'm not a cop. I'm not the feds. I'm just voicing my opinion. I'm glad the dude is all right. It's a tragic situation. They say that the judge out there in DR is like, yeah, we're very close in catching him, and I just want him to know that he's going to spend the next 40 years of his life behind bars, if he is guilty of it and he gets caught, and this man, the baseball player, had no street endeavors, to do with them, nothing transpired between them, then you're going to get what your hand calls for. You feel me? And then nobody's really going to have pity for you because you was disturbing the peace. You feel me? For somebody that made it, every time somebody makes it from one of our countries or from our hood, man, it be our own people, the firemen. Nothing changed. It's all the same everywhere, man, in all different hoods. There's hoods in DR that keep it super gangster that some of us in New York can't even walk through. And that's a fact. But it happens everywhere, man. There's a holder, right? Everywhere. There's a holder, right? There's Erics everywhere. It wasn't just with that incident that recently happened. There's holders everywhere, man. And this is what happens. People are jealousy, envy. They want to be you. They want your spot. And we need to be aware of that. Sometimes, when you make it in life, a lot of people are in fault of that, man. Like, you want to go back to your hood. You want to celebrate. You want to see your old friends. But is it safe? And we keep talking about this and repeatedly talking about it. And we continuously see this happen in our face, right? 1 second. Because I want to make sure this is working. And this is why when we do these little shows or content podcasts, whatever you want to call them, we wear these headphones. As crazy as it may look. DJ. Anyway, I'm bugged out like that. But yeah, golden culture. And the situation that happened is very tragic, man. I hope I pray for a quick recovery for him because I don't hate on nobody. I wish everybody the best. But I was reading a little bit into it some more, right? Because I was hip to what was going on. And the Dominican officials released a videotape that shows Cruz and Garcia speaking with people inside a car parked near the club, allegedly to coordinate the attempt on Ortiz's life. Bro, let me tell you something. To the dude that put it together, because this is the dude that they saying that they almost got a hold on. The guy that ordered the hit, right? When you order a hit, let me tell you, the genius is something of this world that sometimes we all think that we know it all. Let me tell you something, right? If I order a hit on somebody, right? Which I never have done and I never will do. I'm just a YouTuber. So, with that being said, right? The dude, my man, you're going to wish, and I'm not saying that you should be the one or that anyone should do this, but you're going to wish that you was not the one that ordered the hit. You're going to wish that you was actually went and just did it yourself, right? Because the one that orders the hit, genius, you get more time than the guy that actually committed the crime, the guy that carried out the hit. You get slayed for being the mastermind. And you're going to say, bro, he must have told. He didn't tell. You told on yourself. It's 2019. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. There's not too much that one can do outside in these streets that's not on videotape. I think the estimated, it's like you walk like a 4 or 5 block radius and you've been on camera over 300 times. They stating, right? Something like that. Leave in the comments if you know the number. I mean, I know people are going to be like, Google it, or you're going to Google it, but let me just tell you something. Shout out to Google. No disrespect to Google. We all know Google owns YouTube, vice versa, right? But they're not always right, bro. You feel me? And things need to be updated, right? And things change. But it's something like that. The number is very, very high, meaning, hello, welcome to planet Earth. It's very hard to get away with a homicide nowadays. So why are people still committing these things, right? It's because we don't think. Because that spur of the moment, impulsive behavior, right, leads to like numbness, right? Like, boom, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm tight, whatever. And you might think you're just gonna hit somebody, and with a wrong punch, you could body him. You need to be careful the way you even hit people nowadays. He could catch a convulsion and die. You know? But anyway, thank God that he's all right, man. And that he's having a pretty good recovery, right? And it makes it bad for people, because there's even stating in the news there that, listen, while nearly 3 million American tourists visit the Dominican Republic for its luxury hotels, oh snap, white sand and beaches, the country has a dark side. It puts them in a bad light, man. Like, this is what we do to our country, bro. Not only DR, you know, and I'm never doodling on DR. PR is the same way. The United States is the same way. You know, and I'm speaking mostly for countries that are like small countries like DR, PR, Salvador, Ecuador, right? Like, why we keep doing this? Like, we trying to make our country like bigger, right? Like your homeland, like where you come from, right? But when other people see this, it stops the money from coming in. It's the same that I was saying in my other channel, on the lockout, my prison channel, right? That if you're cyber banging, right? Just to make a quick comparison, if you see the logic here, if you get what I'm saying, right? And if you follow me, because I'm all over the place with it, we all know. So, you cyber banging. Yo, bro, ain't you gang? No, bro, that's not a gang channel. I always tell everybody, no. Never mind what a person used to do, what a person does. This is what I'm doing here, right? This is built so we could have a better way of living, so we could help somebody else, even our own people, if they open up a channel, right? So we could have subs go to you and tell people you got great content, or even help the people that follow me, because those are the first people I always want to help. You guys that watch me, I want to interview you. I don't want to interview no celebrities, no famous people. I want to talk to you, right? Because in hopes that you open a channel someday and that you face your fears, because you may want to make content, you may want to post, and don't worry on how people are going to look at you, that you don't have the right equipment. You think you need the most fanciest cameras, when in reality, the best camera is right in the palm of your hands, right? So, why come on here and cyberbang, right? When the people that are going to sponsor your channel, that is going to offer you the big bucks, right? That is going to place ads on your videos. You think they want to place ads and sponsor a channel that's preaching gang, 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 go, go, go. Let's multiply. No, man. This is not for that. This is the YouTube community. This is not the streets. As much as we want to act like you in the streets here, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody here, man. This is something you love. At the same token, you're trying to generate an income and work for yourself and brand yourself and your name, so you could be successful in something, so you could achieve something for a lot of us for once in our life, right? And I look at that as the same with our countries, right? Who's going to want to invest their money in it? Who's going to want to make people look that way, right? People to follow that land, right? And say that's the place to go. Let's build there. Let's build more buildings there. Let's invest billions of dollars there. What investor is going to want to invest there when they're afraid, right? Come on, people. We're destroying our own place, you know? So when we say that other people are trying to get rid of our people, I mean, we're doing a hell of a job ourselves. We don't need no help with that. We kill off each other more than any other race killing us, right? We quick to bang on each other, right? On somebody that looks just like me and just like you. We shouldn't be banging on nobody. But we do never forgive our own people. Like, what? I'm getting them. And it's crazy, man. God bless you all, man. God bless DR. God bless that man. You know, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, man. And they name in here that it's a point for like, look at this, bro. A point. It's like a spot, you know, local as a transshipment point for cocaine leaving South America for the United States and elsewhere. It's crazy, man. It puts them out there, right? Nowadays, the Dominicans are buying cocaine in Venezuela, contracting Venezuelans to make the Honduras journey across the Caribbean, then take direct control of the loads as they hit the islands. Said in a 2018 report from Inside Crime, a foundation that tracks organized crimes in the Caribbean and Latin America. Traffickers often bribe poorly paid Dominican officials to turn a blind eye to their smuggling operations, USA officials say. Bro, they on it. They on it, bro. They on it. By the way, I taught myself how to read. I dropped out in the 6th grade out of school, and they skipped me to the 9th grade because I was like the oldest kid in the 6th grade. But when I went to the 6th grade, I was actually in a rainbow class. Back in the days, it used to be like for smart kids, but I never went. I think they put me there too because they felt sorry for me. But anyway, you already know, man. It's Brooklyn. This is Golden Culture, GK, God's Kids. You already know. I love y'all all, man. Yeah, David Ortiz, shout out to him, man. God bless us all. God bless the Dominican Republic. Shout out to all my Dominicans in Washington Heights, New York. We in the building. Brooklyn, Harlem, the Bronx, Jamaica, Queens. Everybody. Boom. Parsons, Sufton Boulevard. You already know. Sufton and Archer, Parsons and Archer, Merrick, all that. I love everybody. Golden Culture. My name is Warpath. I love y'all. To the next video. Leave in the comments how you feel about what I'm saying. The situation with David Ortiz. What do you think should happen to these dudes? And how do you feel about the situation? Should the guy get 40 years? Does it call for 40 years? I don't know. You tell me. I'm asking you. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be the first one to get my videos if you're interested in my videos. If not, that's also respected. Hit like, dislike. It all generates traffic. I love y'all. Golden Culture. Subscribe. And if you ever planned on making videos, post today. Remember, never ever in your life delay. Boom. I love y'all.